Hi everyone, SlothNathan here with my top 10 most annoying, retarded, and pointless characters on the face of the earth. Now, keep in mind that this is my own personal top 10. This is not the top 10 of the world. You might have a different one. Everyone has a different one, as a matter of fact. Like, for example, most people hate Makoto on School Days. I've never seen School Days, so I can't really say that he would be on my top 10. Anyways, when I first started watching Shuffle, this character was my favorite. For at least halfway through the anime, I was really hoping that the main character would end up with this girl. She was a childhood friend, the one that he lived with, and all that jazz. But all good things must come to an end, and that was about halfway through the show when she started getting completely obsessive and try to take him by force, meaning sexually, and then also tried to almost, strangle her best friend? Really? Oh man, Shippo. You know, when I first started watching Inuyasha, I actually liked him. Well, of course, then again, I was 10 years old, haven't had my balls dropped yet, and didn't even know that this was actually anime. Shippo is... oh my goodness. He's like the Magikarp of Inuyasha. Or that's just the best analogy I can come up with. It's the same analogy I used for the actual post that I put on the forums. And that's true. He has no point. He shouldn't even be there. That's all there is to it. This character I just could not stand for the life of me. She had this way of just getting under my skin, and I just wanted to pop her head off like a Bratz doll. Maybe it's either her voice, perhaps, how it sounds like she's like 44 years old or something, even though she's like a middle schooler, or perhaps it's just the way she acts around Railgun, or, what's her name? What is her name? Holy shit, I forgot her name. I really just don't even need to explain this. Believe it. This is probably just my personal irritation thing. I really just can't stand the snotty little blonde rich kids with the little pigtails. It just bugs the living crap out of me. I just want to... bugs me even more than what's her name's voice, or old ancient need to die and croak voice. I'm not sure if it's their attitude that really just gets me going, or is it just them in general, but I'm pretty sure that Eri is not going to be the only blonde with pigtails that's super rich on this countdown. You know what? As a matter of fact, number 5, right here. From the world only God knows. Same exact reasons. The only reason this chick is a little bit higher than Eri is because I can't stand those little red things in her hair. Like, what is that? And why is your hair parted that way? It just bothers me. Ugh. Angry. I actually should have probably made this Louise and Saito because it's a two to tango kind of a thing. And it's actually their relationship that pisses me off so much. First, they're at the bottom. They're at normal. They're going up. And then they go up and up and up. And they're starting to like each other. And then stage dive all the way down into the pits of hell where no one knows where they went. And then they all of a sudden come right back up to where they were, kissing and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, I love you, I love you, I love you too. Back all the way down to hating each other, blah, 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 blah. It is so frustrating. I mean, there are two sides of this little fence, love and hate. Pick a side and stay on it. For those of you that haven't actually watched the newer animes that just came out during the winter of 2010-2011 season, this character is in the new harem mecha show called Infinite Stratos. And she is so arrogant and stuck up, it just bothers the living shit out of me. It actually, in general, when girls are stuck up and think they're better than people, it just irritates the crap out of me. I guess that's probably why it irritates me in anime also. And and what the heck is that little thing on her head? You see that blue thing right there? Yeah, what is that? Is that like a beret? Is that a bandana or what is it? What is it supposed to be? Please tell me. I would love to know. It looks hideous. Fashion police alert. To be a damsel in distress, you need to know 4 things. 1. You have to be able to say the lead's name. 2. You have to have big boobs. 3. You have to whine all the time. And number 4. Sakura and Ino, the whiny little girls of Naruto. These 2 characters are what made Naruto pretty much fail in my book and made me stop watching by the time the Chunin exams were over. The closest thing that they could be resembled to are a bunch of Twilight nerds that are totally obsessive about a certain thing and is all like, oh my gosh, I love it, and don't stop talking about it. Yeah, so that is my top 10. Like I said, this is just mine, and just because a character from a show was on this top 10 does not mean that show itself is not good. For example, Eri, my number, I believe, 6, she is on School Rumble, and that is my all-time favorite anime. So don't think just because the show is on here that it's a bad show. That's quite the opposite. The only shows on here that I actually don't like are Bleach and Naruto, for obvious reasons. So yeah, if you like this, please put a comment below, like the video, and subscribe. We will be doing reviews here really soon, and see you next time.